Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, today is troubleshooting with Mike day. I can't get the car started. I have a starter issue. And without further ado, let's jump in the car. I want to show you what it sounds like. And I also pulled the inspection cover to film what the starter's doing at the same time. So let's go check that out.
All right, here's what a bad starter sounds like. Here's what it looks like. Yikes.
So that sucks. I'm hoping it's the starter gear that's stripped. So let's go ahead and pull the starter and cross everything you have two of, because if it's the flywheel outer ring, it's going to be a ton of work. So let's go pull the starter. I just got to take the skid plate off first, and that takes like 2 minutes. And as you could tell, it's doing its job. Do you see the scratches there? Yeah, if you don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. Remember, 64 through 72 GMA bodies. Yep, protect that oil pan. Now I can get at the starter. Yeah, can you guys see the flywheel back in there? I don't know if the camera's adjusting or not. There are no teeth right there. Yikes. Oh, holy shrapnel, Batman. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a whole bunch of shavings on the ground. Oh my God, this sucks. All right, let's see how the business end looks. Huh. There's some wear on it, but let me show you what a brand new one looks like. So brand new. And by the way, you can buy these. Those of you guys are Pontiac guys, you can go to Butler Performance. They have these parts in stock. So I'll probably do a separate video of changing this out, because might as well, right? Oh, put that aside. While we're here, you can see the ring gear down here. Actually looks not, I mean, it's chewed up a little bit, but not as bad as it was up at top. Oh man. Yeah, so good news, bad news. That ring gear, you can also change off the flywheel. And I have a Ram dual disc clutch with a moderately low weight flywheel, but the ring gear that goes around it is pretty much universal for all Pontiac 400s. So you can get that ring gear at Butler Performance as well. So that's the good news. It's only like 20 bucks or 25 bucks. The bad news is, yeah, all that crap's got to come out. Transmission, clutch, flywheel off the engine before we can do anything. So, if you guys recall, they've been a part of the channel, I have a shop clock timer that I'm going to start right now and see how long this takes to get the flywheel off. And I'll show you along the way. Let's go. All right, start the clock. Let's go. Those of you with X-pipes, put band clamps on the back right before your muffler. Makes this process of removal so easy. And on the front of the X-pipe, ultimate headers, ultra low profile band clamps. For those of us that are super low, these are fantastic. Yes, I did a video on these too. Yeah. Drive shaft time, pro tip. Those of you who have Tremix, hopefully you kept this little gasket that came in here during shipping of your transmission. If not, get some saran wrap and a rubber band. You're going to want to put that over this as soon as you take your drive shaft out, because oil's going to want to come out. And we're going to call that the tranny condom. Let's go. Yeah. Down scope. Yes. Bell housing. And I forgot to unhook my clutch. Hydraulic clutch. Ay, ay, ay. See, even I forget. Oh yeah, clutch. Yes, folks, there are 2 discs on here. 1 And 2, it's actually behind the holding plate there. Badass, right? Yes, it is. All right, intermediate plate, whatever you want to call that. And the other disc are there. Okay, impact wrench time. Well, the reason is, it's just fun. Oh yeah. Oh, jeez, what? Oh man, look at the lack of teeth there. Jesus. Yikes, look at that damage. Especially right here, there's like no teeth at all. On this side, there's some teeth. But man, I gotta figure out how to get this off. Because look how close this tapped hole is. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask Graham about that one. Let me do some noodling. Now, before we tackle this thing, you guys are probably wondering how long did it take me to take this off? To get everything out? Well, the time's on the board, and I decided to make another hat contest. So those of you that made it this far in the video, all 7 of you, if you can guess the time without going over, so hours, minutes, even seconds if you want as a tiebreaker, of how long it took me to get the flywheel off, I stopped the clock. I will show you next video. So the rules are, you gotta guess without going over, and leave a comment on this video and this video only, and when I post this next video, then I will announce the winner, and that's when the contest is over, boys and girls. So if you view this video a year from now, sorry, you're out of luck, but you can buy hats below. There's a link, and skid plates, and all kinds of stuff. So let's get to it. I think what I need to do here is actually just slightly heat the ring, and I'm gonna try and hit it off with a chisel, because I don't care if I damage that ring. It's obviously damaged already. Let's do this. So I have it on 2x6 and a 2x4. It happens to work perfectly. It's not interfering with the ring to come off. So I'll leave it there. And I already went around with this guy with a hammer, and it did start to open up a little gap on the edge, but that's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna get my Ace Hardware little propane dealio, and I'm gonna go around and lightly heat up the ring, and the ring only, because you don't want this to get too warm to warp it or cause any additional fitment issues. So I'm gonna go around nice and gently and see if that helps. Hey, that kind of worked. So that literally took me, I don't know, less than 60 seconds of heating, and then you just saw almost real time me going around, and that gap is getting bigger. So I'll do it again. Round 2 is getting more and more. So I'm gonna do that. I'll just keep you updated how many rounds it took. Go from there. Oh my gosh, almost there. Hey, got it. Awesome. Okay. And there's my fear. Looks like those holes are tapped after this is installed. Jesus. All right, team. New plan of attack here, because this hobby is nothing but surprises, isn't it? 2 options here. I could buy a new flywheel, $300, whatever. But I'm kind of pressed for time too, because there's a Restomod show I want to go to. You guys know Restomods, right? Restomods.com. That's actually next weekend. And the GTO's not ready. So here's what I'm thinking. That tapped hole, let me show you up close, is on the back side. So we're actually using the fastener from the front, so we have a very, very good thickness here to use full threads on this side of the plate, because that's where it mounts from. So what we'll do is mount the new ring, which is over there, and then chase tap. So just get another tap. I already figured out this is a 3/8 16 from my handy dandy Amazon thread checker thing I got. Comes in handy. So that is the plan, and obviously retapping gets all the prior Loctite out too. So now here's the next issue. Okay, number one, it's not an issue, but I just double checked that the teeth pattern matches. Obviously that would be a crazy situation. You put the wrong ring on. So the ring is correct. The other one's garbage. Now, this doesn't just fit right on there. We're gonna have to use physics and heat it up. So I think the best way we can do that is put it in the oven. Let's jump to that. Yep, welcome to my oven. Yeah, my wife would kill me if I went in the house with this thing. So I have a Napoleon grill. It's at 600 degrees. It's been there for like, I don't know, 10 to 12 minutes. And yeah, it's just baking away. See, right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off the grill. My flywheel's right here at my feet. I don't wanna waste any time. Again, I've never done this before, so if you haven't figured that out yet, and please, if this works, do try this at home. Oh man, here we go. I have an attitude adjuster as well. I actually don't know how this is gonna work, so might be some fiddling going on. Let's go. It's not perfectly round. Oh, I think we got it. Son of a bitch. Nope, we don't got it. Oh, yay. Okay, so here's the story, guys. Being totally transparent with you. You probably heard me say that it felt out of round, so I compared it to the original ring, and in fact, it's a little out of round. And so thinking through it, maybe I did mess it up. Maybe I heated it up too much on one side or whatever. So I had a new one overnighted to me. So another $90 in the hole. I tried a similar procedure, this time with refrigerating the flywheel, bringing this up to temperature really slowly in the oven. Yeah, my wife was pissed. In the oven, 450 degrees. I used my laser infrared thermometer to double check, and it still wouldn't fit. So I have to be, I mean, again, this is like the second time I've not accomplished something on the GTO and I gave up. That's with restoring the car from scratch. The second time, believe it or not. So I'm pissed. Now, the solution now is order a brand new one. Yeah, this is brand new. Oh man, I am just beside myself because, like I said, I don't fail very often, and it pisses me off when that happens. So, in all seriousness, if you guys were successful at doing this at home with your own home tools, not a professional torch, not a professional press, I want to hear about it, especially if it's Ram 10.5 concept dual disc clutch, because I don't know if the dimensions are tighter or slightly wider than stock. I have no idea. So leave a comment below if you were successfully able to pull the ring gear off and put a new one on. Because at this point, I am done. I have to move on with my life. This has been a week-long journey trying to get that damn ring to fit, as well as the second one. So yeah, enough of that. Let's move on. So next episode, we're going to take the pinion gear off the starter, and I've never done that before, so that better go smoothly. Well, it'll be number 3 fail in my life. But the contest is still on for the new hat, so stay tuned for the next episode. And you guys know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't. And build them fast. Drive them faster. See ya. Damn it.